Okay, we are going to go through on this article and just see what the current numbers are. This was written in December 8th of 2014. In the last month, it has had 982 page views. It has had 419 unique page views, which means individual heads. One AdSense ad has been clicked. It's got a 22% click-through ratio, and it has made 21.7 cents. Okay. Now then, this is the Google Analytics, and you can Google to find out how to put this in your toolbar. It's right up here, this little button, Page Analytics. You can set the date here, but I just want to get a rough idea. So, what am I going to do to see what I can improve on this? I'm going to kind of skim down through it. I see that we have our H2 tags, headers, which I will check and make sure that the keywords are good with them. We do have our images big and nice and centered. I see some outgoing links. We've got an Amazon ad. We've got links back to our home pages. We want to make sure that those do not open in a new link because they go to our own website, and anytime a link is going within our own website, we want to make sure it opens in a new, it does not, we want to make sure it does not open in a new window. Only open a link in a new window when you are going to another website, like for example one of your Amazon affiliate links, etc. Okay, I'm going to check that one too real quick. We now always know to do this, but on some of these older posts, this is part of what we go back and fix, is to go back and make sure none of these open in a new window, and to make sure that these do open in new windows, because those are going, I happen to know those are going to affiliate links. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is open this post up on the back end, and I like it on the visual side. And I'm going to check the SEO. Let's just see what it says. Okay, all this is green, which is good. The title contains the keyword, which does not appear to be at the beginning. Keyword density is 0.66, a bit low. Keyword was found 11 times. This I learned, I believe, from Kelly and Crystal, which I'll put links to any of the educational resources I've used. I believe it was Kelly and Crystal was where I learned that if this keyword density is too high, if it's green, then in most cases Google is probably screaming spam alert. So I don't necessarily worry about the keyword density. If I have got it in there several times, then I think that there is a rule of thumb for it, like once every couple hundred words or so. Anyway, so I'm not going to really worry about that. Okay, I'm going to look and see what our keyword is. Our keyword is blood clots. It's in our article heading, it's in our page title, it's in our page URL, it's in our content 9 times, and it is in our meta description. Okay, we haven't done any keywords, meta keywords, so I'm going to put blood clots, preventing blood clots, artery health, and cholesterol. Okay. Now I have a button that will tell me if these are good here shortly. Okay. Now then, I'm going to look at the actual keyword. Okay, blood clots. We've gone over here. You'll see your keyword research, AdWords external. I've opened up this keyword tool over here, and I've already searched the hard words of our title, like I left off the how-to, but the words prevent and dissolve blood clots. So I searched them to see. Obviously, no one is searching that exact phrase. So let's see what we get. You know, down here with blood clot in leg treatment, 1,000 people are searching it, average. There is medium competition from the company placing the ad. There is medium competition to place an ad. And roughly those are getting in the vicinity of a bid of $3.20 per click. Now you'll see here treatment for blood clot in leg. Almost the exact same thing, but just slightly different phrasing. Now, the number is just a hair lower, but the competition for people wanting to place an ad for that is higher. And the suggested bid for it is a bit higher. So if we're paying attention, we're going to write or try to do something about this specific phrase, because this is just really good right here. But right now we're trying to come up with our title for our post. So we might jot this down somewhere or put it in our Evernote and come back later and do a post about treatment for a blood clot in a leg. In leg, not a leg. Let's try prevent blood clots, because that's really the meat of the title. Okay, 390 people are searching that exact phrase, roughly. There's not very high competition for people wanting to place an ad to appear in front of people who are searching this phrase. But for those who are, the suggested bid is about $1.38 a click. So now blood clot, should we try prevent blood clot and see if that is any better than prevents blood clots? Okay, lower number of searches, still low competition, higher bid, but I want to go back to the blood clots side. Blood clots, 18,100 average monthly searches. Medium competition, $1.02. That's a good looking one. Okay, what about treating blood clots? Is anyone searching preventing blood clots? No, we're not finding any form of prevent blood clots. So maybe people aren't searching that. Maybe they're preventing blood clots. So let's try treating blood clots, because I'm going to tell you that looked juicy. Only 210 monthly average searches. However, very high competition to place an ad in front of these people, and roughly $5.51 a click. So we're changing the name of this article to Treating Blood Clots. Let's see. This part's going to get a little hairy. I may end up having to pause it. At this point now, we're stuck figuring out our SEO title, which is what we just looked up over here and saw the money. We're trying to come to a happy medium between that, a hard search phrase, a happy medium in that, and like a nice title that makes you want to read it. You know, the good title that really pulls the reader in. And again, that is something that we're learning, and there's a back side of the website of this post that we'll look at that soon. This is the first part of I don't know how many. So, you know, we're doing this right now. I'm not telling you I'm not going to come back and flower this up and change it. But I updated it, and I now want to check the SEO and see how it's looking. Wait, did I update it? Let's update it just to be safe. Okay, we still have a green light even after changing the title, so that's good. However, as you will hear many bloggers say who are making enough money to run their households very efficiently, You'll hear a lot of the big bloggers say, just because you have a green light, that doesn't mean you've got it like it ought to be. That doesn't mean that's the end all, fix all for that post. Just like I said with this number up here. You know, there are different things. You've got to tweak the schematics, and it's not always easy. So we're going to look at this now, and we have changed the title to Treating Blood Clots. And the next thing we're going to do on this post is come back and look at these H2 tags, because they're very, very important to SEO and very important to Google. But in the interest of trying to keep these videos chewable, I'm at 10 and a half minutes, and I'm going to stop here and save this one. So we will come back here shortly and do the H2 tags on this. So this is the end of part 1, and if this was 40 years ago, I would tell you to flip the tape, but it is not. So just click and go to part 2. Over and out.